I have to take you back to Keir Starmer here because his response to the rise of anti-Semitism seems to be to speak more about the dangers of Islamophobia. Here he is with London Mayor Sadiq Khan doing just that.
One of the things that is coming up over and over again is Islamophobia. And, well, you can see the stats, you can see the numbers rising, particularly since October the 7th. Although we shouldn't fall into the trap of thinking that before October the 7th, this was all heading in the right direction. It's been far too high for far too long. Clearly, we need to just say over and over again, Islamophobia is intolerable. It can never, ever be justified. And we have to continue with a zero tolerance approach. And I think there's more we can do in government. There's certainly stuff online, which I think needs tackling much more robustly than it is at the moment.
There you go, Douglas. We can look forward to more online censorship and campaigns to silence criticism that is deemed Islamophobic under Labor.
Yeah, I would just like to put to Keir Starmer what he would do about something like that attack I just referred to in Toronto last week. If a Muslim mob shouting Allahu Akbar and shouting about the dirty pigs and rats in the Jewish neighborhood, if anyone criticizes that, is it Islamophobic or not? Is it possible to call out Islamic anti-Semitism? Or would it be Islamophobic? He and the other people pushing this have to be able to answer that question. Is it Islamophobic to notice that the marches that have defiled the centre of London week after week since October are predominantly, very largely Muslim, and that many of the Muslims on those marches are saying intolerably racist things? Is it Islamophobic to point that out? They're going to have to work this out, because if they don't, it's just going to be a huge and colossal circular firing squad for the coming years, metaphorically speaking for now. And the lack of thought that people like Starmer have put into this, the pandering to communities, is, I think, a recipe for absolute disaster. You can stand up for the rights of all of your citizens to be able to live in peace, but that means standing up to hatred wherever it comes from, of the most extreme kinds. And Keir Starmer would find it easy, I'm sure, like all of us, to stand up to any actual far-right extremism. Can he stand up to the Islamic extremists? We'll see.
Now, before you go, overnight we saw the climate cultists of Just Stop Oil attack Stonehenge. Their demented demands include Britain's next government committing legally to phasing out fossil fuels by 2030. Let's have a quick look. We can see their bystanders, women getting involved trying to stop that attack. What sort of punishment is appropriate when political activists attack and vandalise a prehistoric monument?
You know, Rita, this has been an escalation. I write about this in my Spectator column this week. There's been an escalation of this for some time now. All of these eco-loons thought that it was okay to throw soup at a masterpiece by Van Gogh. Earlier this year, a horrible young woman slashed and sprayed graffiti over a portrait by the great Hungarian Jewish painter Philip de Laszlo. And there's been no punishment of her because she said she did it for Palestine. Yeah, right. And now we see these eco-loons attacking one of Britain's most important archaeological sites. It really tells you everything you need to know about a movement when, in order to save the planet, as they pretend they want to do, they destroy the planet. I don't believe these people are driven by anything other than narcissism, boredom, extremism, and a couple of other such things. They are vicious narcissists, and they're desperately seeking for some kind of cause, and they are trashing our history, and they're trashing our holy places and our places of learning and culture, and they're getting away with it. And as far as I believe. I think they should all be thrown in prison for as long as they can be. And any of these other people who want to try these tricks should go to prison following them.
We need just the law to be enforced in one of these cases, and I think we would see a change in behaviour. Douglas Murray, thank you so much for your time this evening.
Pleasure as always. Thank you.